Good morning. Welcome to Pilates Live with Heather. Today will be a mat-based class. If you do not have permission from your physician to exercise, please get that before joining us. We're going to start by laying down on the mat to breathe. First, thinking about our breath. You're going to put a hand on your chest and a hand on your belly. Let everything relax. Bum relaxed, shoulders relaxed, neck relaxed. And you're just going to practice breathing. Find a comfortable position for your legs, either your knees bent or your legs straight, and a comfortable position for your low back. Okay, so now we're going to focus on breathing. Take a big inhale through your nose. Expand your rib cage. Think about the air getting right down deep into your belly, and then a strong exhale. And we'll do that again. Everything nice and relaxed. One hand on the chest, one hand on the belly. The reason why the hand is on the belly is because we want to think about that air getting in nice and deep right into the abdominals, that you're not just breathing through the top of your chest. We're going to do it a couple more times. Big inhale, and then strong exhale. And one more time. Big inhale, and then strong exhale. Now we're going to go through a pelvic position. Put the base of your hands on your hip bones and your fingers on your pubic bone. And then we're going to go through imprint and release. So your hands are on your hips like this, and we're going to imprint, lengthening the lower back, and then shifting back to neutral. And again, imprint. So when we imprint, your fingertips are going to be higher than the base of your hands, but keep your bum relaxed, and then shift back to neutral. So it's just a small movement of that pelvis. Inhale, exhale to move through that lower back. Bum stays relaxed. Shift back to neutral. And one more time. Imprint, drawing those stomach muscles in. Hold, and then shift back to neutral. Then we're going to go into hip rolls. So arms long by your side. Inhale, tuck the pelvis under. Then you're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time, moving through your back. And then you roll down one vertebrae at a time and all the way back down to the start position. We're going to do hip rolls again. Inhale, scoop your abdominals in, roll your back up one vertebrae at a time, all the way to the top, and then roll all the way back down and shift back to neutral. And again, inhale, scoop those abdominals in, roll all the way up to the top. Inhale to hold, and then roll all the way back down, shift back to neutral. One more time, warming up through that back. It's nice and early, so we want to make sure we get everything nice and warm, lots of air, and then roll all the way back down. Doing some shoulder shrugs, arms long by your side. Slide the shoulders up towards the ears, and then slide the shoulders away. Now, as you do this, think about those shoulder blades and then slide those shoulders away. Think about moving through the shoulder blades. You should feel them sliding against the mat and then slide those shoulder blades away. And one more time. Slide those shoulders up and then slide those shoulder blades away. Good. Hands up, palms facing each other. Neutral pelvis, bum muscles relaxed. Inhale to reach up towards the ceiling, spreading the shoulder blades apart. And then exhale, draw the shoulder blades back together. And again, inhale, reach, spreading those shoulder blades apart. And then draw the shoulder blades back together. And one more time, inhale, reach, spreading those shoulder blades apart. And draw them back together. Good, arms nice and long by your side. Neutral pelvis. Arm circles here. Inhale to reach all the way up overhead. Keep the abdominals engaged. And then exhale, circle your arms to your hips. And again, inhale to reach all the way up overhead. Exhale, circle back around to the hips. And again, inhale, reach all the way up. And exhale, circle around back to your hips. Let's go the other way now. Inhale out to the side. And exhale, circle all the way back. Inhale out to the side. Exhale, circle all the way back. And one more time. Inhale out to the side. And exhale, circle all the way back. Good. We're going to roll over onto all fours to do a cat stretch. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. You're going to glide your chin towards your chest and roll through your back. And then soften that lower back and come back to neutral. And again, inhale, drop your chin, round through the back. Hold here for a nice big inhale. And then exhale, soften that lower back, soften the mid back, coming back to neutral. And one more time, inhale, drop the chin towards the chest, roll all the way through. Inhale to hold. And then soften that lower back, glide your shoulders back to neutral. Just open up your knees, arms stretch out, hold this. Nice long shell stretch, big inhale, strong exhale. Think about the air getting into the side of the rib cage. Big inhale and strong exhale. Roll yourself up. And then we're going to slowly roll back onto our back. So we're going to do through your neck now. So head is on the mat and you're going to slide your chin towards your chest. Just doing a little chin tuck. And then shift back to neutral. And then again, slide your chin towards your chest. And then shift back to neutral. And one more time, warming up through the muscles in the front of your neck. Slide your chin towards your chest. Hold. And then shift back to neutral. Good. So we're going to go into an ab prep. There's going to be options for exercises. If you want to make it harder, you can. If you want to stay with the easier option, you can. I always start with the easier option and then add on the harder option. So if you decide the easier option is for you, stick with the first exercise that we do. So ab prep to start. Neutral pelvis, natural curve in your back. Engage your abdominals, just a little bit of tension here. Arms long by your side. You're going to slide your chin towards your chest. Then exhale to lift that upper body up. Think about sliding the ribs towards the hips, waking up those abdominal muscles, and then come all the way back down. And again, slide your chin towards your chest. Exhale to lift, just a small lift, engaging those abdominal muscles. Bum muscles stay relaxed, and then come all the way down. If you'd like, bring your hands behind your head, slide your chin to your chest, exhale to lift up, engaging those abs, hold, and then come all the way down. And again, inhale, slide your chin, exhale, sliding the ribs towards the hips, engaging those abdominal muscles, breathing, and all the way down. Make sure you're maintaining that natural curve in your lower back. Slide your chin, exhale to lift, hold, and then release. One more time here for an ab prep. Slide your chin towards your chest. Exhale, slide the rib cage towards the hips, engaging those abdominal muscles. Back stays neutral, and then come all the way back down. Arms long by your side. Imprint your pelvis, so now that lower back is touching the mat. Lift one foot off the ground, and then lift the other foot off the ground. Head is relaxed, shoulders relaxed. We're going to do a toe tap. Inhale, tap one foot down, and then come all the way back up. Tap the other foot down, and then come back. So as we go through this, it's more of a warm-up exercise for your abdominals. Make sure your upper body stays relaxed. And think about drawing those stomach muscles in, that they're nice and strong. Connect your brain to your abdomen. If you need to, put your hands on your abs, on the space between the ribs and your hips, and make sure they're firing. Make sure you feel those muscles underneath your fingertips contracting, tapping down and up. That's good. Breathing here. That's it. Inhale, exhale. We're going to do 2 more of these. Inhale, exhale, last one. Good. Then bring one foot down and the other to join. Hip circles. You're going to lift one foot right up towards the ceiling. If you can, the other leg will be straight on the ground. You're going to think about making a nice big circle on the ceiling. Inhale for half the circle and exhale. Nice big circle of that one leg that's up in the air. If you need to, you can keep the knee bent. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Remember, don't work through pain. If you feel that ligament popping in your hip, make the circle smaller. If you're feeling really good and you got lots of range today, increase the size of that circle. Good, now we're going to go the other direction. Inhale for half the circle and exhale. Nice warm up for the hip. And exhale. And again, inhale, bend that knee if you need to, and exhale. Use that breath. Make sure the abs are engaged. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Bend the knee, bring the leg down. Bend the other knee. Straighten it right up towards the ceiling. Straighten the other leg down on the mat. Hip circles in this direction. Inhale for half the circle and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now remember to keep those abs engaged. Bend the knee if you need to. If it's too hard to keep that leg straight, or make your circle smaller if you need to, if that ligament in your hip is popping. Inhale and exhale. 2 more here. Nice movement through that hip joint, especially if you're sitting all day. And up. Good. Bend your knee and bring 1 foot down and then the other. We're going to imprint our pelvis here. Imprint. We're going to do bicycle legs. Lift 1 foot up, then the other to join. Option 1, your head stays down, shoulders relax, and you're going to bicycle your legs. Reach one leg out, and then switch and reach the other. And then switch. That's it. If you'd like to make this a little bit harder, bring your hands behind your head, slide your chin to your chest, lift that upper body up, and exhale to reach. And reach. Abs in nice and strong, sliding the ribs towards the hips. As that leg reaches out, contract the front of the thigh. Use that quadricep. Strong exhales. The exhale should be like you're blowing out a candle. Strong exhale. We're going to do 4 more. Now, if you need a break, take a break. If you need to put your head down, put your head down. If you'd like a little extra challenge, we're going to add an oblique. We're going to do 8 like this, where you're crossing rib to hip. If you're nice and strong, exhale. 4 more. 2 more. Good. Stopping here. Bring our head down, 1 foot down, and the other to join. We're going to roll over onto our stomach now to do some upper back work. So starting with a breaststroke, lay down right on your stomach, arms long by your side. Nice straight legs, squeezing those glutes. We're going to glide the shoulder blades together, and then exhale, reach your fingers towards your toes. Contracting through the shoulder blades and then relaxing down. We're going to do it again. Glide your shoulder blades. Exhale to lift. Squeezing between the shoulder blades, using those upper back muscles, and then release. Let's try again. Glide the shoulder blades together, then reach towards your toes. Open up that chest, squeezing those muscles in the upper back, and then release. And again, glide the shoulder blades together. Exhale to reach. Hold Nice, straight, strong arms, and then release. 2 more like this. Glide the shoulder blades. Exhale to reach. Breathing, and then release. And last one here. Glide those shoulder blades. Exhale to reach towards your toes. Abs in strong, and then release. Good. Bring your hands underneath your forehead. Open your legs just a little bit. This is option 1. We're doing a leg extension. Think about squeezing your right bum cheek, then lift your right leg, and then come down. Then other side, squeeze the left bum cheek, lift the left leg, and then down. So really concentrate on squeezing that glute. Squeeze the glute, lift the leg, and then down. So just a little lift into the bum, squeeze the leg, then lift, and down. Couple more. Squeeze the bum, lift the leg, and down. And again, squeeze, and lift, and down. So stick with that option if that's hard enough for you. If you want to make it a little harder, you're going to squeeze both bum cheeks, lift your legs up off the ground, and then we're just going to do a little flutter. Squeezing through the glutes. Make sure you do not feel this in your lower back. If you do, please stop. Just squeezing, breathing. So either a single leg lift or a leg flutter. Glute squeeze is all bum squeeze, all bum squeeze. Do 4 more. And down. Good, and relax. Bring your feet together now. Hands going back to upper body work. Breaststroke prep 3. Hands underneath the forehead. Gliding the shoulder blades down. Inhale. Exhale to lift that upper body up off the mat. And then rotate one direction. Come back center and down. Glide your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale to lift. Rotate the other way. Come back center and down. Glide your shoulder blades. Abs and strong. Exhale to lift. And then rotate. Rotating that rib cage and down, and your head stays in line with that upper body. We'll do it again. Glide your shoulders. Exhale to lift. And then rotate. Back center. And down. Again, glide your shoulders. Exhale to lift. And then rotate. Back center. And down. Again, glide the shoulders down. Exhale to lift. Rotating that rib cage. Hips stay still. And down. 1 more each way. Glide your shoulders. Exhale to lift. Rotate. Center. And down. And last time here. Glide your shoulders. Exhale to lift. Rotate. Center. And down. Good. Push yourself up onto all 4s. Hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to do a swim prep here. Back nice and straight. Glide your shoulders down. Inhale. And then exhale, you're going to lift opposite arm, opposite leg. And then come back down. So before we lift here, come down, engage your abdominals. Abs and strong. Glide your shoulder muscles, your shoulder blades down to engage the muscles in your back here. Inhale, exhale to lift. Opposite arm, opposite leg. And then come down. Another side. Exhale to lift. Opposite arm, opposite leg. And then down. Glide those shoulders. Inhale to lift. Opposite arm, leg. And down. As that leg reaches out, make sure you're squeezing. Exhale to lift. Squeezing that glute. And down. A few more. Exhale, lift. Reach. And down. Exhale to lift. And down. 1 more each side. Slide that leg back. Squeeze the glute. And lift using all of your muscles here. Abs in, using your back, and down. Good job. We're gonna do a side plank prep. So you're gonna lay on your side, we're gonna be on your elbow. Watch this shoulder. If it starts to bother you, take a break. We're doing the easiest option today, but we wanna make sure you don't jam into that shoulder joint. So elbow is underneath the shoulder, ear over top of the shoulder. Bottom knee is bent, top leg is straight. Glide the shoulder down, working those muscles underneath that armpit area. We're gonna inhale, exhale, lift your hips up. This hand can stay on the ground if need be, or reach it up towards the ceiling. We're gonna hold for a second. Good, and then come down. We'll do it again. Inhale, exhale to lift. Use those muscles of your side to lift you up, reach up. Now hold here. Just drop the hip down a little bit, not all the way. Pick it back up. Drop it down a little bit. Pick it back up. 2 more. Drop down. Pick up. Last one. Take breaks if you need it. And up. And then come all the way down. Good. Let's go to the other side. Elbow underneath the shoulder. Ear over top of the shoulder. Bottom knee bent. Top leg straight. Hand can stay on the mat. Inhale, exhale to lift the hip up. That's it, hold. And then let's come down. Glide your shoulder, inhale, exhale to lift all the way up. If you can, arm up towards the ceiling or hand in front, and we'll do little drops. Drop just a little bit, then exhale, pick the hip up. Drop a little bit, exhale, pick up. Drop a little bit, exhale, pick up. One more time. Dropping down just a little bit, pick up, hold, and then hand down, come all the way down. Good. Now come back to all fours. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Curl your toes under. Option 1 here, leg pull front on all fours. You're going to glide your shoulder blades down and then lift and hover up off the mat. Holding and then come down. Option 2, you're going to walk your knees back, glide your shoulder blades and come into a full position and then come down. Okay? Pick your option, then we're going to add a foot lift. Glide your shoulders, inhale, exhale to lift, then lift one foot up, come down, exhale, lift the other foot up, down, and bring your whole body down. Let's do it again. Glide your shoulders, exhale to lift. Legs straight or knees bent, abs are strong, lift one foot up, and down, exhale, lift the other foot up, and down, and come all the way down. Couple more times. Glide your shoulders, abs are strong, inhale, exhale to lift. Lift one foot up, legs straight or knees bent and down. If your legs are straight, when you lift the leg up, keep the leg straight and down and come all the way down. One more time. Glide those shoulders, inhale, exhale to lift. Lift one foot up and down. Exhale, lift the other foot off and down and come all the way down. Excellent. Come into a quick shell stretch. Come back up and then roll back onto your back. We're going to do a shoulder bridge here. So laying on your back, feet planted firmly on the ground. Shoulders relaxed. Neutral pelvis. Inhale, exhale, pick your hips up off of the ground and then come back down. That's your easiest option. Exhale to lift. Pressing your heel, your big toe, your little toe into the ground. feeling those glute muscles, and then come all the way down. If you continue with that option, if you haven't done this before, or if this is just enough for you, then continue with that. And down if you'd like to make it a bit harder. We're gonna lift our hips up and then reach one foot right up towards the ceiling. Lower, lift, bend the knee, and back down. We'll do that again. Exhale, lift. Reach the foot up. Lower the leg. Lift the leg, bend the knee, and back down. Inhale, exhale to lift. Lift the leg up towards the ceiling. Really stabilizing on the one side and down. Stick to straight shoulder bridges if that's what you'd prefer. Lift. Peel the other foot up. Lower the leg. Lift the leg. Bend the knee. And down. One more each side. Inhale. Exhale to lift. Peel the leg up. Lower. Lift. Bend the knee. And down. And one more time. Lift the leg. Bum up first. Then lift the leg up. Lower. Lift. Bend the knee. And down. Excellent. The next exercise will be a horseshoe. We're going to imprint our pelvis, lift one foot off the ground and the other to join. Arms long by your sides. Reach the legs straight up towards the ceiling. You're going to inhale for half the circle going in one direction and exhale to come back up. Then inhale other direction and exhale to come back up. If you need to, keep your knees bent. Inhale for half the circle, come back up to the start position. And then the other way, inhale out to the side and exhale back up. So your choice, either straight legs, inhale for half the circle, exhale up, or bent legs, inhale for half the circle and exhale up. A few more times. Inhale, shoulders stay relaxed. Try not to rock. Really engage your abs to control the movement. Inhale, sweeping through and up, and again, sweep through and up. Bent knees if you need to, and last time through. Inhale and up, and last time. And up. Good. Bend your knees. Bring one foot down, the other to join. The next exercise is scissors. We're going to imprint our pelvis again. Lift one foot up, then the other. Feet right up towards the ceiling. One leg is going to drop down towards the ground as one leg comes into the chest. And then you switch. It's a pulse, pulse of the leg that comes into the chest. Pulse, pulse. And then again, pulse, pulse, and switch. Now, if you want to make this a little harder, slide your chin to your chest and lift your body up into that ab prep. Abs are nice and strong. You're not really pulling on that leg too much. It's just a little pulse, pulse, and then switch. Exhaling and switch. Shoulders down and switch. Keeping those abs nice and strong and connected. Pulse, pulse, and switch. Excellent. Try to keep that leg nice and straight. Abs are nice and strong and connected. Let's do 4 more. And switch. Breathing. Sit. 1 more each way. Last one. Good. Bend your knees. Bring your head down. 1 foot down and the other to join. Now we're going to stretch. I'm going to have you roll over onto your stomach to do a shell stretch. On your knees, arms right out, bum is back. Go down as far as you're comfortable with here, breathing into the back and sides of your rib cage. Big inhale, strong exhale, big inhale, And strong exhale. Good. Coming up to a seated position. You decide what works for your hips and your knees. If you'd like to be cross-legged, if you'd like to be straight legs, that's up to you. We're gonna do a side bend. Shoulders relaxed, one hand to the side or on the knee, lifting up, and then side bending through your rib cage. Open it up through the rib cage as you side bend to the one side. Big inhale, strong exhale. Good, and then come down. One more time, inhale to reach up. Exhale to side bend. Right through the rib cage here, opening up, big inhale. Strong exhale. And down. Other side, inhale to reach the arm up. Bending through. Open the rib cage, breathe into the side. Strong exhale. And come down. And one more time, shoulders down, lift up nice and high. Side bend here. Big inhale. Strong exhale. And come all the way down. Excellent. Going into a hip flexor stretch. You may need a pillow for your knees. That's more comfortable. Up nice and tall. Bringing one leg forward. We're going to lengthen through the front of the leg here. Squeezing through the glute. Tipping the hip under. As you're in this position, we're then going to shift forward a little bit. And then come back. And again, shift forward. Lengthening through the front of the hip. Squeezing the glute. And then come back. And again, tucking that hip under, pushing forward. And then come back. And one more time, tuck that hip under, coming forward, feeling it lengthen through the front of the leg. And then come back. Good, we'll go to the other side now. Other foot forward, up nice and tall, squeezing the glute, tucking the hip under, lengthening here. And then come forward. And then come back. And let's do it again, squeezing the glute, tucking under, pushing forward. Good, and then come back. And again, coming forward, lengthening through the front of the hip. And then come back. And one more time, abs stay connected, squeezing the glute, tucking that hip, lengthen through, and then come back. Good, bring one foot on the ground. Your hands in front of that foot, then the other foot. Bend those knees, drop your chin. Then slowly, letting your upper body ragdoll, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Coming all the way up to a standing position. Think about your posture here. Ears over your shoulders. Neutral pelvis. Think about your feet. Big toe, little toe, heel planted firmly on the ground. Abs in, big inhale. Shoulders relaxed, strong exhale. One more time, big inhale. Strong exhale. And thanks for joining me. You're all done. I hope you had a great class. Any questions or comments, please send me a message.